My friend, there is a mystery about the way chosen ones walk through life. While others are busy running, chasing, and even exhausting themselves to grab a piece of wealth, the chosen ones seem to attract it naturally. They may not always be the loudest or the busiest in the crowd, but somehow doors of provision swing open for them, often at the right time, in the right way, and through channels no one could have predicted. Before we dive into these 9 reasons, I want to pause for just a moment. If you have found this message at exactly the time you needed it most, that is no accident. I invite you to type 1111 in the comment section, because that number is a symbol of divine alignment, and I believe blessings will follow those who boldly declare it. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future messages like this, messages that may arrive at the very moment your spirit is ready to hear them. Now, let us walk through the 9 reasons why money flows to chosen ones without them ever chasing it. 1. Divine alignment. The chosen ones are not living by chance. They are living by design. Life for them is a deliberate journey, carefully guided by a higher hand that knows the beginning from the end. Every step, every connection, every closed and open door has meaning. To be divinely aligned means to move with confidence even when circumstances don't make sense, because the chosen ones understand that nothing in their life is accidental. When you live in divine alignment, you are no longer chasing after things that are not meant for you. Instead, what is meant for you naturally finds its way into your path. Money, which many people see as something to desperately pursue, becomes to the chosen ones simply a byproduct of walking in purpose. It comes not because they run after it, but because their lives are in sync with divine order. Just like a tree planted in the right soil naturally produces fruit without strain, chosen ones bear the fruit of provision and abundance because they are rooted in the right place. Alignment causes opportunities to line up with them, opportunities that match their calling, their talents, and their mission. Money then flows in as a servant to the greater vision they are fulfilling. To those on the outside, it may appear as though chosen ones are lucky, but in truth, they are simply aligned. This alignment is not about perfection, but about trust, surrender, and obedience to a higher call. And when that call is honored, the universe conspires to provide. 2. A magnetic spirit. Chosen ones radiate a presence that cannot be faked or imitated. It is not about physical beauty, expensive clothes, or outward charm, though these things may come. Their magnetism lies in something far deeper. It is in the aura of peace, confidence, and inner strength that flows from them. People can sense when someone has an authentic spirit, when their heart is aligned with truth, and when their motives are pure. This energy creates a gravitational pull that draws people, opportunities, and even resources into their lives. It is not manipulation, because manipulation requires effort, schemes, and control. Instead, this is magnetism, a natural law at work. Just as the sun never begs the planets to orbit around it, the chosen ones never beg people to notice them. Their energy simply attracts what belongs in their orbit. When people encounter them, they feel at ease, they feel safe, and they feel inspired. This makes them want to pour into the chosen ones, to invest in them, and to partner with them. Resources begin to flow, not because the chosen asked for them, but because others are compelled by the force of authenticity. Even without trying, chosen ones command rooms, shift atmospheres, and leave impressions that linger long after they've gone. Their magnetic spirit is born out of alignment with their higher calling, and it draws wealth as easily as it draws relationships. Money flows to them because people trust them, feel uplifted by them, and sense that sowing into their lives is sowing into fertile ground. 3. Unshakable faith. While many live in constant fear of not having enough, chosen ones stand on a foundation of unshakable faith. Faith is not wishful thinking for them, it is a way of life, a lens through which they see the world. They believe that provision is always on the way, that doors will open at the right time, and that lack is only temporary. This mindset sets them apart from the majority who are consumed by panic and scarcity. Faith, in essence, is like a signal that goes out into the universe, a vibration that says, "I am ready for abundance, and I trust it will find me." Because they are not running around frantically chasing money, chosen ones carry a peace that is attractive. People want to do business with them, support them, or bless them, simply because their calm presence reassures others. Where fear repels and closes doors, faith opens them wide. It is this quiet confidence that makes provision flow toward them. Life seems to conspire in their favor because they are not resisting the flow through fear. Even when circumstances look bleak, they maintain a posture of trust which allows solutions, breakthroughs, and resources to appear when least expected. Their faith is the currency that draws abundance, and it gives them the ability to stand tall when others collapse. Unshakable faith is what makes money and opportunities flow into their lives without struggle, for the universe responds to their certainty the way a seed responds to sunlight and rain. 4. Wisdom in stewardship. Chosen ones do not treat what they are given carelessly. They understand that even the smallest blessing carries weight, and so they handle it with reverence and responsibility. This wisdom in stewardship is one of the greatest reasons money flows toward them. Many people receive wealth only to lose it quickly because they are reckless, impulsive, or careless in managing it. But chosen ones value the little, and by valuing the little, they make themselves ready for the much. When they are entrusted with resources, they multiply them, nurture them, and use them wisely. This principle creates a cycle of trust between them and the universe. The more they prove themselves faithful with small blessings, the more they are entrusted with larger ones. Money naturally gravitates toward those who can handle it well, just like water flows into a vessel that is open and unbroken. Chosen ones understand the difference between needs and wants. They avoid waste, they honor the source of their provision, and they often reinvest into things that multiply value. This doesn't mean they live in fear of spending. Instead, they spend intentionally, guided by wisdom rather than impulse. Their stewardship becomes a testimony that they can be trusted with greater riches. Others see this quality and are inspired to support or invest in them, knowing that their contributions won't be squandered. As a result, money not only flows toward them but also remains with them, multiplying and creating stability. Their wisdom ensures that blessings don't slip through their hands but instead grow into even greater abundance. 5. A heart of service. Unlike those who are driven by selfish ambition, chosen ones live with a heart that seeks to serve others. Service is the foundation of their greatness, for they understand that the more lives they impact, the more blessings flow back to them in return. They are givers, uplifters, encouragers, people who use their time, resources, and energy to bless those around them. And the universe, in its perfect design, always reciprocates. What you give, you inevitably receive multiplied. When chosen ones pour into others, life ensures that others pour back into them. This creates a constant circulation of blessings. Money, as part of this cycle, becomes a current that flows through their lives, not because they chase it, but because their giving nature makes them irresistible recipients of abundance. A heart of service disarms greed, heals brokenness, and inspires generosity in others. When people see someone living selflessly, they naturally want to support, reward, and bless them. This principle operates in both small and large ways. A stranger may be moved to help them, doors of opportunity may swing wide open, or resources may show up exactly when needed. Chosen ones understand that service is not weakness but power, for it aligns them with the eternal law of giving and receiving. The more they pour out, the more they are filled. This rhythm ensures that they never run dry because they are constantly in motion, giving and receiving, blessing and being blessed. Money flows as one of the many rewards of their generous spirit. 6. The law of attraction at work. Without striving or forcing, chosen ones naturally live in the vibration of gratitude and expectancy. Their thoughts, words, and attitudes are not saturated with lack, but with abundance. They speak increase, they think increase, and they expect increase. And as a result, increase manifests in their lives. The law of attraction is not about wishful thinking, but about alignment. Whatever energy you release into the universe is the energy that returns to you. Chosen ones embody gratitude even before they see results. They thank the universe for blessings yet to arrive, and in so doing they accelerate their arrival. Their positive expectancy acts like a magnet that pulls opportunities others overlook. Where someone else may see a closed door, chosen ones see the possibility of a hidden entrance. Because of this, they attract wealth not by force but by resonance. They don't run after it, they allow it to come. This is why they seem to always be in the right place at the right time. Their inner world shapes their outer world. Money, being energy, responds to their vibration and seeks them out. This law works whether people are aware of it or not, but chosen ones use it consciously. They guard their thoughts, their words, and their atmosphere, knowing that each of these creates their reality. Gratitude keeps them in abundance, expectancy keeps them open. And when these two forces work together, opportunities flow into their lives effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly for the same results. 7. Protection from wrong paths. Many lose wealth, not because they never received it, but because they walked down the wrong paths. They chased false promises, entered bad deals, or wasted energy on pursuits that led nowhere. Chosen ones, however, are divinely protected from these traps. Their spirit carries an inner compass that warns them of danger. They may not always understand why they feel uneasy about a certain path, but later they see clearly how that inner warning saved them from loss. Protection is as much a blessing as provision. What you are spared from is often greater than what you are given. Because chosen ones are guided, their energy isn't wasted on dead ends, and their resources aren't swallowed by traps. This divine redirection means that they conserve their strength for the opportunities that matter. Money flows more easily into their lives because it doesn't get stolen, wasted, or blocked by wrong turns. Their steps are ordered, meaning they end up in the right places, with the right people, at the right times. What others may call intuition is often the divine whisper in their spirit, keeping them safe. This protection ensures longevity in their blessings. They don't just receive, they retain. They don't just touch abundance, they remain in it. Chosen ones, therefore, appear to avoid pitfalls that destroy others, not because they are smarter or luckier, but because they are divinely shielded, and as a result, money finds safe passage into their lives and remains there, untainted by unnecessary losses. 8. The power of authenticity. Money does not stay where there is pretense. People can sense when someone is fake, when their motives are selfish, or when their words are empty. Chosen ones, however, walk in authenticity. They are genuine in their interactions, transparent in their dealings, and true to themselves. This authenticity creates trust, and trust is the foundation of every form of abundance. In business, in relationships, in everyday encounters, trust is the invisible currency that opens doors and sustains provision. People are naturally drawn to those they feel they can believe in. Chosen ones don't put on masks to impress. They let their true light shine. Their authenticity creates safety in others, which leads to loyalty, support, and blessings. This authenticity is magnetic, not because it's flawless, but because it's real. And money follows what is real. Whether consciously or unconsciously, people invest in authenticity because it feels like fertile soil, something stable and lasting. Pretense may draw attention for a season, but it cannot sustain abundance. Chosen ones are elevated not by pretending to be who they are not, but by standing confidently in who they truly are. This power of authenticity creates rivers of flow in their lives. Others look at them and say, "I can trust this person." And with that trust comes investments, gifts, opportunities, and open doors. Money flows to chosen ones because it recognizes truth and seeks to dwell where there is no falsehood. Authenticity keeps the flow steady, ensuring that what comes does not quickly vanish. 9. They carry favor. Perhaps the greatest reason money flows to chosen ones is that they walk under a covering of divine favor. Favor is not something earned by effort alone. It is a gift, a spiritual endorsement, a mark that sets them apart. Where others struggle for years to climb ladders, chosen ones often find themselves elevated in moments because unseen forces are working on their behalf. Favor causes people to remember them, to speak well of them in rooms they've never entered, to recommend them for opportunities they never applied for. It is the invisible hand that lifts them higher than their qualifications, experience, or background should allow. Money flows to them because favor positions them where wealth circulates. Deals are signed in their favor, doors open without explanation, and people willingly pour blessings into their lives. While others labor endlessly, chosen ones walk paths smoothed out by grace. This doesn't mean they never face challenges, but it means challenges bend to accommodate them. Even in setbacks, favor creates comebacks. Even in loss, favor provides restoration. This favor cannot be explained logically. It is spiritual. It's the reason chosen ones often hear, "I don't know why, but I feel I should help you." They carry an atmosphere that makes others want to bless them. While talent and hard work have their place, favor multiplies their impact. Money flows to them because favor clears the obstacles that block others, ensuring that their steps lead to provision, abundance, and elevation beyond what they could accomplish on their own. My friend, these are the 9 reasons why money flows to chosen ones without them ever chasing it. This is the Zillion Mind Channel. If this message has spoken to your heart, do not just keep it to yourself. Share it. Let it reach another chosen soul who needs this reminder. And once more, if you believe you are aligned with divine blessings today, type 1111 in the comments below as your declaration of faith. Thank you for watching.